Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my frontal, how I lay my frontal wigs, how I get them to look snatched. I get a lot of questions on how I do my hair. There are tutorials out there on how to do this, and it's basically almost the same thing, but mine is a little bit messier because that's who I am. But anyways, let's just do the video. Okay guys, so I will be putting on my wig with my makeup done. I decided to get that done before. So this is my wig right here. I have been with this baby for about 7 months. I love the curls on this unit. I assembled the wig just last night. So I colored it and assembled it. It's a front lace, so I've just use some wrapping foam to put the edges down, to lay the edges down. Okay, so first step, we're gonna just add an elastic band to the wig. Okay, so when we add the elastic band, it's important to try and cut a piece of elastic that's going to hold the wig onto your head tight enough, but not so tight that you're going to cause a headache. I have experienced it many times before where I have cut an elastic that's a bit short and it ends up really hurting me. So we're just going to measure from just above the ear, maybe onto like my first cornrow up here, and then do the same up here. So we're going to take that measurement. This says it is 10 inches, so we're going to go ahead and cut a 9 or 8.5 inch elastic. Now we sew it onto the wig. I'm gonna just try to turn this wig inside out so that you can be able to see what's going on in here. Okay, so I have my wig off of my wig head and I'm going to just cut off the wig cap part that is underneath my lace. It looks like this inside, and then we are going to just try and put this inside out over my wig head. Alright, like, why did you do your makeup, babes? I am going to sew this in over here, right here, like right above where my ear is going to be, so it's going to rest very comfortably on my head. Let me sew it on and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I just need to show you guys how I've sewn that on. As you can see, like, it's diagonal, like it goes the same line that this band, the original band of the wig cap, was going to go. I sew it on in that same manner. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other end. So next, what I will be doing is I will be just throwing on some foundation. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation in Rich Chestnut. I am going to use just a dab of this, like the smallest amount ever. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush. I've just put on a little bit of foundation. Sorry for the mess. I use this a lot. And then I'm going to dab this onto my frontal. That's done. this is what it looks like now. You can see it's pretty brown. It's like the brown of my foundation. Alright, so now I'd actually forgotten. I should have just put on my Got2be while I was waiting, but okay, we're gonna put this headband on our necks because we are going to use them. I actually always prefer tying a little knot on it, just so that when I do put it on, it's like really tight. So I'm just going to make a small little knot at the end of this hairband, just enough to make sure that when it gets over my forehead, it's going to be really tight. Okay, next we're going to go in with the Got2be gel. My hands are very clean. I washed them and I did not moisturize them because you need to use very clean hands. You can actually just use something else, like the back of a toothbrush or something, to apply this on your, like if you had a toothbrush like this, you could just use it to apply, because once you get any oil into the Got2be, it will not hold your wig for as long as you want it to. I've had my wig fall off way too many times. Okay, not fall off, but where it will stand in certain places, and that's not the look I was going for. So I'm just going to apply this on my edges and on my skin. Okay, we'll wait maybe about like 2 minutes or until it's a little tacky, and I'll be back. Okay, so now the glue has like tackied up a bit. It's only been about 2 minutes, maybe 2.5. So now I am going to put on my wig, leaving the frontal part out, and then slowly and carefully I am going to place it on the top. I'm just gonna hold it on like this for a second. And then I'm gonna put this band over it to hold it. That was my phone. Okay. Okay, so I don't have a blow dryer. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna hold it down like this for some time. Okay guys, so I took back the headband, and as you can see, the wig has stuck on all around except for my sides. So I've just taken some pins to hold this back, and we are going to reapply the Got2be on the part where it did not hold. Now we are going to deal with the baby hairs. I'm going to be using this brush that I use for my eyebrows to brush my brows. Well, I'm going to be using the Palmer's edge control, coconut oil edge control. I've never really liked this because it doesn't really have a good hold, especially in the type of summer that we have over here. But I've grown to just using it on my edges underneath the edge, what am I saying? I use this underneath the Got2be. So I just lay down my edges. I'm just gonna get a bit of that onto my back of my hand and just brush that down. Alright, so we're just gonna let that dry up, and I think while it's drying up, I'm going to just try and use a small something, probably a cloth, to try and wipe off the shiny parts, and I will be back. This is what my edges look like. I am happy with them. It gives it like that nice blended look. You can barely see where the lace is. Okay, so now I am going to just style it. I don't really know yet how I want to wear this hair. So I thought I was gonna wear it as a middle part, but I doubt. I feel like curls are the perfect excuse to just always carry around a water bottle and just keep your skin hydrated. But guys, this is the end of the look. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was really messy, but it's beginner friendly. Nothing is perfect, and you will not get this like with your first try. As you can see, I've done this many times before, but I will still have hiccups throughout the way, so just be patient, keep trying again. But I'm really loving this. This is so my springtime look. Anyways, I'm glad if you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, leave me any questions below if you do have any, and if not, then I will see you in my next video. Bye, have a bye, and have a lovely week. Mwah.